and welcome back to my channel. If you have seen my most recent vlog, you will know that today is dressage day. So I'm just about to go and pull the horse box onto the yard. I'm not using my trailer today because my car is at the garage, so my lovely friend has offered her horse box to me. So we're going to be very fancy today. So I've just arrived at the yard. I think I know my tests. Oh, we've got P17a and Novice 37a, which are the two long arena tests. So I'm just like constantly going through them in my head. But I have lots to do before we get there. I need to go and plait Harry up, getting ready to travel, pack up the box, hopefully try and fit some mucking out in and get myself ready. But actually, I put a little bit of effort in today. So I've got the show shirt on. I do have a little bit of makeup on. And I don't know if you can see this, but I've actually done my hair. What? Yeah, I've done my hair. I'm actually quite impressed with myself. I was up early, I've had coffee, did some editing this morning. The day has started off really well, so let's just hope it keeps going this way. All I want to do is just remember my tests. There it is. That's our ride for the day. Ta-da! Oh my god, I haven't driven anything this big in a very long time, and I haven't driven gears in a very long time, so just pulling it onto the yard was interesting. But we're over the first hurdle, so that's good. Time to go get Harry ready. So I'm all packed up, got saddle, bridle, hat, girth, pads and my boots. Time to go platting. In a bad mood, Harold. These golf balls. I've got Ollie coming to meet me. Right, Harry. Come on. No, no, no. Yes, you're in. There you go, all loaded. Bye, Harry. I'll see you when we get there. Bye. We have arrived. I have survived the drive, despite having to drive gears and an enormous horse box. But you know what? It drove beautifully, so let's hope that's how today will go. I'm not gonna lie, I am feeling a little bit nervous now. I'm regretting not organising a reader and trying to learn tests on my own. I have gone through them over and over again in my head on the drive here, and I think I'm remembering them, but I just know what I'm like when I get in there. My mind goes blank. I get like 2 strides down the centre line and all of a sudden I can't remember what test I'm doing or where I'm going. And anyway, I've got an hour before my first test, so I'm going to get myself organised, get tacked up, get on and go for a little practice run in the warm-up ring. And if I don't feel comfortable then, I'm just going to beg, borrow, steal some poor reader that someone else has brought with them to hopefully read for me. Oh, okay. We're all tacked up and ready to get on. Just waiting for Oliver to arrive, aren't we? Harry's feeling nice and calm. I'm feeling very nervous. But the plaits have stayed in, so that's good, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna get on. Nervous. Right, heading into the warm-up. So we just finished the first bit of our warm-up and he's actually feeling a bit tired. I've maybe done a little bit too much with him this week, and yes, there's a lot of pushing and shoving to keep him going at the moment, but he's been polite and he's been sweet and he's staying fairly round. He just do to be a bit sharp off the aids. So I'm giving him a quick break and then I'm going to do a bit of work on that. Just lots of transitions, trying to get him sharper, more forward, but at least he's not tense. So here we go with the Prelim 17a, and this is our centre line and we scored a 7. It says nice entry, but I need to keep the pole up. So it just comes a little bit too round and a bit too down in his contact sometimes. We're now going to change the rein R to V. We got another 7 and the comments say nice active steps. We then go on to the 20-metre circle at A. We got a 6.5 and the comments say that he needs to have a softer top line at times. So you'll see in a minute that he just comes against my hands. He had a little spook and he pops up through his contact. There! This is get off, mother. Moving on, we do another change of rein, P to S. And again we score another 7 and the comments say nice activity. We then go on to the next 20-metre circle at C and we score a massive 8 and the comments say good steps. So he's just rounder, more relaxed, more fluid and a very clever boy. We then go into canter in the corner. He scored a 6 for this. And he says obedient, but then he spooks. Little monkey. And then he spooks again. Does say nice recovery there in the comments, so I'll take that. It's then half 20-metre circle, P to V. We scored a 7 and then it's across the diagonal, transition into trot before R. We scored a massive 8 for that, saying good transition. And then between C and H, transition to canter, and HSE canter, we scored a 7. And we scored another 7 for the 20-metre circle. Both comments are saying that he just lost control of the quarters a few times. His quarters tend to curl inwards. Then another half 20-metre circle back to the track and we scored a 6.5 for loss of quarters again, and then he changed the rein, transition into trot before S, and we scored another 8, saying a very nice transition. Then forward to the medium walk, we scored a 7, and then it's medium walk CMR. We scored another 7, saying fair steps. And then it's a free walk across the diagonal. We scored 6.5, and it just says we need a more confident stretch, so he should take the reins a bit more further forward. As you can see, he's just faffing around in the mouth a little bit. he's not quite relaxed. I also know that I was pushing and kicking and trying to get him to step forward a little bit more. He was just a little bit behind the leg. And then it's back down the centre line. At D, transitioning to trot. We got a 7 for that. And again, another comment saying a nice transition. And then between I and G, it's the halt and salute. And we got a 6.5 saying together behind. Clever boy. So I was quite happy with that test. It felt rideable apart from the spooks. So now we move on to the Novice 37A. As you can see, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I knew the test. The bell has gone and I'm about to head down the centre line. Here we go. Straight down the centre line. Harry's looking forward. He felt straight. I was staring the judge right in the eyes. Then the bell went and I'm thinking, what on earth have I done wrong? But I'd missed the halt. I should have halted at X and I didn't. I was so busy concentrating on a nice straight centre line, I just totally forgot about the halt and I'm absolutely gutted. So I go shaking my head, annoyed with myself. So the judge kindly said just to head back out and start again, so that's what I did. So starting again, Novice 37A. Entering the arena, heading down the centre line at A, halting at X. We got a 6.5 for that. I can see I've rushed it. It wasn't particularly neat. The comments say nice halt but loss of balance and swinging of shoulders. So we turn right and then it's working trot and it's like a square serpentine is this, and we got a 7 saying nice activity. He felt nice here. I can see he gets a bit on the forehand through the turns. He just leans on my hand and looks a little bit downhill, but he felt very rideable. It felt very easy. I'm just there trying to remind him to keep his head up. So at V, it's a 10-metre circle and we got a 7 and the comments say keep the pole up. It's in change of rein, showing some medium strides. We got a 6.5 for this. And the comments say willing, but he just needs a little bit more push, which I agree. I think he showed a little bit of difference, but I know him and he can do a lot more than that. At C, it's the halt. I rushed it. He came against the hand. We got a 6.5 and the comments say not quite square, and I actually think that's quite generous. So we go forward to the medium walk and then the change of rein across the diagonal, which is a free walk, and we got a 7 saying nice relaxations, steps improved 2. So he starts to let go as he gets further and further across this diagonal line. Trips over his own feet there, but not bad. And then we change the rein again, P to K in a medium walk, and we've got a 6.5, and it just says he could march on a little bit more. Again, I know when I rode this, I was kicking and pushing. He just felt sluggish and lethargic. I was working quite hard and not really getting much of a response from him. So again, that's probably quite generous. A, it's forward to working trot, and we got a 6.5 and a comment saying loss of fluidity. It's another 10-metre circle at P, and it says better strides this way, and I can see it's just a bit more uphill. And then it's forward to the medium trot across the diagonal again, and we got a 7 saying better strides. At C, it's working canter, and we got a 6.5 saying that his quarters came in a little bit. We then go on to the medium strides, and again I've got another 6.5. At A, it's the 20-metre circle in working canter, and we got a 7 and no comment. We then move on to the change of rein with a give and retake over the centre line, and we got a 7 for that and a comment saying clear give and retake. We then go on to the counter canter, which we got a 6.5, saying a little early, not quite finished, so I finished it a bit early. It's then working canter left at C, and we got a 7, saying a smooth transition, and another 7 for our canter across the diagonal with another give and retake over the centre line, saying that was much more accurate with a better counter canter. So another 7, and then we head back down the centre line, halt and salute at X, and we got an 8. Clever boy. I'm exhausted and cold and full of chips and gravy. So it's already been a good day. I mean, it's a day of two halves, really. So Harry was a bit spooky in the prelim, but we still scored our best score we've ever had at prelim. 70, let me check. There we go. 70.51 in the prelim 17a. I remembered where I was going. Harry had a few little spooks. We got second. So I'm in beyond chuffed with him. Then the novice entered the test, went down the centre line, forgot to halt on the centre line. Bell went and I had to start again. So I lost 2 marks. Apart from that, he went perfectly. I remembered everything else. There was no spooking. Honestly, another second place and a score of 67.96. That is nearly 68% in one of the hardest novices I've ever done. Yeah, another second place. So 2 seconds, 2 amazing scores. I think 2 of my highest scores I've ever had at prelim and novice. And just an amazing day out. But I still did go wrong again. Damn it. Annoyed with myself, but it was just a halt that I missed. I didn't make the wrong turn. I didn't get lost halfway through. I think I was just so set on going down that centre line and being straight, because obviously it's such a long centre line. I'm just conscious that it's very easy to wobble, and any wobbles are so exposed when that centre line is so long. So I was just like straight, and the bell went. I'm like, I'm not even I literally just walked in. How can I have already gone wrong? And then she was like, "You've missed your halt." And I'm like, damn it. Anyway, we're not going to dwell on that because we've had amazing scores. We've had 2 rosettes. I've got 2 Easter eggs, and I've had chips and gravy. And my horse is a superstar. So beyond buzzing. Oh God, I'm just really pleased. Oh, what a superstar. Anyway, I'm sat in the box. Harry's packed up and ready to go home. I'm cold. So I'm going to set off now and get back. I need to finish my mucking out. I need to get Harry's plats out. He's having the rest of the day in bed because the hunt is going through our village this afternoon. So yeah, early night for Harry and a bit of a chilled afternoon. So that's where I'm heading. I'm going to get back now and I will see you when I get there. Bye. So we're home. I've just pulled up. I've had a good 20 minutes driving and just time to myself, just absorbing it. And yes, I am annoyed that I made that mistake, but positive. I left the arena after making the mistake and I came back down the centre line, I did the halt and I rode the rest of the test without fault. The other big thing is the difference today is I actually felt competitive. Like, we're at a big venue with some very nice horses, proper BD judges, and I didn't feel like a fraud being there. I felt like we held our own. I mean, we got 2 second places. Of course, we held our own. But I didn't feel like, you know, Harry, the 6-year-old racehorse, and Jodie, the stupid Yorkshire blonde girl that doesn't remember a test, bobbling around the arena. I felt really proud, and I felt like a dressage rider, and Harry felt like a dressage horse. Like, I always say when I'm going out, oh, it's not to be competitive, you know, it's just a practice run, or it's just experience. And today, I feel like we've gone over that hill and we are now into competitive riding mode. Like, we scored well and we placed well, and I feel like we're there. Like, we're doing it. We are going out competitively riding. We were in with a shot of getting placed. We were placed. Like, and I didn't even tell you, but on the way out of my prelim test, there was a lady that had been watching us, another competitor. I think she was going to go and read for her friend who was in next. And she stopped me on the way out of the ring and she said, wow, what a masterclass. She said, it's so nice to see such a great combination. And she said that I rode really well. Like, I could actually get emotional about that. Like, how lovely. Like, obviously I love Harry, and yes, he means the world. He's my one horse. I don't have a whole stable yard full of them. And when other people say, like, what a good job you've done, and they can see it when you're riding, like, oh, it's lovely. Just so proud of us. Plus, also, the fact that when I'm riding, I feel like I'm kicking and pushing and riding every inch, trying to, you know, do my best job. So when people say that, make it look easy, and it was a masterclass to watch us ride, like, oh my god. Oh, anyway, I'm absolutely chuffed. I'm really looking forward to the area festivals now at the end of the month, and yeah, I can't wait. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this. I'm going to go and get my horse off the box and get him wrapped up and comfortable, and I want to get home and have a glass of wine. So if you did enjoy this, please like, comment, subscribe, you know, let me know how you're all doing, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.